Hello there, Bobby here. I've decided to do a little bit of refurb around the place and install a couple of minor things, but the stuff that we talked about, like refurbishing the ship and putting in the medbay and stuff and the garage, still is on the agenda. Here, let's get to it, shall we? What I did is, obviously, we'd finish the old place off. It's a little bit stormy out again, no surprise. I decided the bed needed a bit more razzmatazz, so I've gone with this lovely disco blue design. With a lovely floor here, as you can see, a little bit of paint. Put myself up a nice neon sign. I know something to cheer you up, give you a bit of a lift. And I have installed this control seat as such, so that I might, firstly have lots of red buttons to press. It's important. But more important than that, that I can control weapons and such. And I have put my, let's see, which one is this? Control turret 2, Gatling guns. Okay, that's the on and off. Let's see, turret number, okay, I have 4 now. So that's in there, and we're going to say control. Okay, what we're able to do here is we're able to take control of our weapons, as you can see here, and have a jolly well look around. And obviously we might need to control these anyway if they come under attack. Could be a good laugh. But the other reason is they've got quite a powerful camera on them, or a zoom lens, so we're able to look, there's the base, there's us. Don't shoot, Bobby, don't shoot. But yeah, there's gives us an opportunity. The other thing you'll see is one of them's obviously up in the air now. Because we're going to be building a little bit onto our structure here, I figured we might as well raise it up a bit, so we could still keep a good all-round view. So here we have a little spot that I've earmarked where we can put a bit of a med bay, but it's about as far as we've got so far, just as welding up the floor. I've also kind of fixed this conveyor arrangement so that both the Gatling guns are now fully conveyed in and reinforced and whatnot, all the way over here. This one is still where it was, although I've doubled the amount of ammo. And over here we've got ourselves one that's a little bit raised up, with again some reinforced conveying lines there. And yeah, it's not much to look at yet, but it's the start of something grand, I'm sure. At least until we can get ourselves mobile and maybe get ourselves a communications array to reach out and get hold of Ivan or somebody from the Flawless Salvage Company, Lawless Inc. Okay, the bulb hasn't had much of a change, but I did toy with an idea of adding a sort of an outboard engine or thruster area. I've added a bit more vertical and forward and back, so it's a bit more maneuverable. I intend to add another one to the other side. Not exactly a sleek design necessarily, but that's what you know. I imagined, had a fever dream about having a bottle of gin, involving a bottle of gin, and that's what I came up with. So we're going to do that on the other side as well. And I've been promising this to myself for ages. We need to sort the innards of this little beast out, so that she's all, oh thank goodness, so that she's all conveyed up. And then I might patch up this area, but we could use some drilling capability. So before we embark on making a rover, I'm going to try and fix this thing up so we can go and get ourselves some more resources for our lovely look at our lovely like robot here. Almost, he's like a friendly I don't know what he is, but he's a little refinery. Anyway, we're going to do that, and I'd like to, I'm thinking about putting just a simple drill just on the nose of here, and just being able to sort of nose ourselves into the ground a little bit. But that might be a little bit too much. Alternatively, I am also thinking about putting up some simple plunge drills or that kind of thing. Just grab ourselves some resources in bulk. And then what we could do is, once those are filled up, we could head out there with the little bulbous here. They're still waiting on a name from onlookers, by the way. We could fly out there to, do the round robin, put a few little drilling stations up at various resource points, and just go and fill up and come back. Or, indeed, make ourselves a rover with some more carrying and cargo capacity and just drive out and fill up on resources, bring it back to the processing area here, the workshop. Anyway, in order to do the refit, I'm going to pick bulbous up, fly it over here, put the old piston down. I think we should weld this floor up here. Put the piston down, raise it up off the ground, and then we're going to have a little bit of a dig around in the innards. It's quite possible she might fall apart while we're doing that. Partly why I wanted to extend out and move some of the thrusting and whatnot around, add a little bit more thrust to it, it also can carry a bit more weight. But yeah, that's where we've got to so far. Over here, I've installed a conveyor box thingy junction so that we can put a med bay into position as well. We should have, hopefully, the bits and bobs that we need for that. Number 6, we're going to put a med bay in the corner here. It is a little connector underneath and one above. And then we're going to connect up some things like a H2O2 generator. Once we've done that, I think I'm going to bite the bullet, I think we're going to take the old, survival kit out of there. Maybe even shuffle, now that we've got refining capabilities and a bit of resource, maybe we just shuffle around where the batteries are. They're pretty heavy. Move them a bit. Take the O2 H2 generator off there. We don't really need it on that vehicle. We're not going anywhere far. What's there? Some more, oh my goodness, Ingon something or other. There's been plenty of these gremlins around, I tell you. Yeah, get ourselves a... maybe put a second battery in there, move around where they are and whatnot. Well, let's just rip her apart. Have we have a real look at our guts and just adjust it somewhat. We're not going for a completely new vehicle, but I think, yeah, so we'll get ourselves a med bay in. We'll get rid of our... we'll start working on the innards of our vehicle there so we can pick up more resources. And then we'll have a look at putting a drilling rig somewhere. Whether we get through all of that in one day or so, we'll see. Time will tell. Right, okay, we've done a little bit of work, and we now have some of the most important things to keep us alive and sane here on this planet for as long as we're here. Obviously, number 1, we have bathroom facilities. Very good. Finally. And yeah, we have a med bay. Get ourselves a nice little charge up on here. Look at the happy chap. We have some scan facilities in case we should succumb to anything untoward. Here we can keep medical information or other important, pertinent information up to date. I've adjusted the color scheme slightly. I'm going for yellow doorways, blue as the core color, and some little splashes of white and bits and bobs around and about as necessary. We have ventilation in here to the new medical room. We have a roof, although there's a sandstorm outside, as you can see. But we can, when it's clear, see the night sky or indeed the daylight. We have plenty of lighting going on in here. Access to check the vitals of the facility, the batteries, as such. We've welded up the floor to the new garage workshop area, enclosed it in a little, although final dimensions are not yet set, and I've put in this little connection point and sorter in order that we might, bloody would be a storm on when we go to do this, but that we might get old Bulbous over here shifted across. I think I'm going to wait until the storm blows itself out. But we can get Bulbous shifted across into here, connected up, powered, and of course with the sorting machine here, everything can be automatically conveyed out, all subject to change in future when we adjust our vehicle devices, of course, but for now This might be a more comfortable parking position. I wish the storm wasn't... yeah, but we can have ourselves a slightly more comfortable and, of course, more secure parking position than that bay out there. So, yeah, that's what we've got for now. Toolpip, and onwards with the refit once the storm blows itself out. Yes. Yes. Might be in the process of doing so. Very good. All right. Jenkins! Red alert! Oh my goodness, look at that bloody incom harpy. 3.39. Oh, quick, to the emergency chair. Oh, heavens. I got to control one of these guns. Got the right one first try. There's only 250. Look at the state of that. That ship is ginormous and seems to have a lot of weaponry. From what I can tell from down here, you can see some turrets and guns and the thingy bobs. So that is not good. Thankfully, it's heading away. Oh, another close call. Right, something tells me these two little Gatlings, brave as they are, might not be enough. Anyway, now that we've got all of the med bay sorted out, albeit some tanks and things still need to be built up top there, we're going to need to sort ourselves out more resources. That's what we need. We're going to have to get rigged up. So let's bring old Bulbous over here and see if we can sort out some of the internal wiring first. Then we're going to go over to our iron area, I should say, and we're going to see if we can't set ourselves up a simple little rig. All the engines are on, good. Okay. Number 9, and away we go. Right, we're going to come in over here. And, yeah, just going to, level that off a little bit. Nice and level. Okay, switch to camera. And I'm thinking about installing some sort of remote block. Oh, crikey, we're very close there. Watch yourself, Bobby. Not yet in proxy. Interesting. And now, there we go. Okay, lock that up. And let's have a look what a job we did. That's pretty tidy. I'm happy with it. You're good. Another storm's blown in. Give me a break with these storms, man. We need to get some more coverage going here and some lighting. But anyway, I think that looks quite delightful there. Let's just see what if anything. Yeah, we do have some things on board. Now, why are they not being taken out by that sorter? Shouldn't the sorter order do that? If I do that, okay, so he kind of does it a little bit. Got pod connector, yeah, okay. I need to give this thing a name. This needs to be the garage connector. Control panel. So let's see. Workshop. I like workshop. We workshop it. There we go. Workshop connector. At the hidden gem. Okay, and then here. And if we go in here, we go with workshop connector. There we go. Let's chuck these in there. What happens to that? Are they just sit there? Maybe they just, anyway, could be handy. Right, we're going to have a dig around in the innards here. Might result in us accidentally cutting this thing in half, but we'll deal with that when we get to. Basically, what we need to do is just have a look at the insides. We have a small conveyor here. We have a small cargo container. Okay, and then what's this? This is the O2H2. If I cut that off, things fall apart. What we could do is build a frame around it, and then we've got the battery. So yeah, the battery and the O2H2 seem to be the pieces that are kind of holding this thing together. I wonder, though, because we need to take... Oh my goodness. I haven't thought this through very carefully, have I? We need to take away the survival kit, maybe, and I think replace that with other things. Now, this actually what I need to do is just land this on the floor. Could have put some blocks there to make it a little bit more comfortable to work underneath. Some blocks under the wheels. I wonder if I could still do that. If I get a simple block, not like that, I need one of these. If I get like a half block, like so, and I flip him like that, and I can't put him there while the ship is there. Oh no, it's just because I don't have any plates. Okay, so let's get some plates here. Oh wait, that's wrong thing. Wrong bloody thing. Put the, okay, I'm looking at the same thing. Come on, Bobby. Maybe away from the gin for too long. But if I put these, if I put one of those there and one of those approximately there, I reckon I could land that, and then we'd have it. Then we'd have it on the ground. I'm going to do it. Wait. Let's, in case we bump it, let's actually weld these up. Okay, I like this idea. We'll go with that. We're going to unlock that while we've got our things on charge. Move forward a little bit and a little bit right. And then we're going to just come down a bit. Yeah, we're ready to lock. We're on 2. Yes, okay, I like that. Number 8. Lock that. There we go. That's what we needed. Now we can cut the connector off the back, and we can take out the survival kit. So I'm going to take this off. Right, that's a lot of material. If I put them in there, they're gonna. Now it's gonna work against me, isn't it? What if I put them all in the cockpit? That's a smart plan, Bobby. It's a smart plan. There we go. Now, if I go to remove... So now I can safely remove this kit. Okay, I like the sound of this. What could possibly go wrong? Oops. Gravel. Okay, you're coming with me. Alright, I will put those in there because I'm not going to rebuild that anyway. It's not... It doesn't... Okay, I don't understand how this thing's supposed to work. Okay, right, now we can have a proper look at her innards and see. Oh, no, can we not squeeze? Oh, I just want to squeeze in there, man. Okay, we're in. So, let's have a look. So, we've got small conveyor, timer block, battery, beacon, small curved tube. Okay, so that one is going nowhere. That's the problem, I think. And then this is the O2H2. Now we're not going to need that either. But it says that some things are going to fall off if I cut that away. Right. So for what? I wish it would tell you what if I... So if I cut that, that's not connected to it. I think that could be our issue. Right. And that's the parachute hatch, which has got the... Or something else on the roof antenna or something sitting on it, I think. Okay, what we really need to do is get rid of that fella there. So, okay, here's the next question. Is if I'm going to take that parachute hatch off, and it's my gyroscope that was up there. Oh, hello there, gyroscope. You're coming with me. Okay. Now, we could put the beacon elsewhere. There's a timer block. Not sure what I would need that for right now. Could be handy, though. But if I'm just going to get rid of all of this. Okay, that's that bit. Now, this still says that something is dependent on it. Okay, what? Could be the small cargo container. Let's take you out, because you're not really serving a purpose. I'm going to get rid of you as well. I'm going to get rid of you, Mr. Beacon. Then we'll have to remember to put a beacon back on here. I'm going to get rid of you, Mr. Timer Block. Right. And then you still cut something off. Could it be these bits under here that are not connected to anything else? Let's see. If I grab one of those and put that there, like that, you're still going to drop something off, but I don't know exactly what. Okay, I think we're going to have to cut this away and just see what happens. That is a bottle? That's it? What was all the fuss about, man? Oh my goodness. Okay. Right. Let's put all that in there. What if I put another battery in over here? Okay, I've got some new controls in place, so we could put another battery in there, and then we'd be able to scout a bit further. Okay, let's see. Have we got some things in here that would allow us to make a battery? That's the wrong thing entirely. I want to go... Okay, so additional battery there. Let's see, can I weld this up from underneath? I can. Very good. Okay, another battery. Very good. Do we go stuff it and try and get another box? Yet another box into this tool. If I do that, like so. Okay, and then the question is, how much further back do we need to go for the connector? So let's have a look. Where would the connector sit? Connector. Let's see, one of those. And then that would sit there. That's very flush at the back of the boat. Not the worst thing, though. Would make us very stunted looking, but it would connect directly in. I quite like it. Let's give it a go and see what happens. I'm going to be accused of being sozzled while I build this in any case. I know what it's like.
Energy low.
Oh, now is not the time, Amy. Yes, look, so we've got access to those side ports there, which is important. Let's go over to the med bay and charge ourselves up for a moment here. So if I go here and put some gravel in there, and then I go to the front, and I say, give me that gravel. Yes, okay. So we have connectivity through the ship. We just don't have big stuff connected. Okay, good. I should be able to unlock. I should be able to lift off. Oh, much easier. Yeah, well, okay, a little bit easier. 19,000. So our overall weight hasn't changed that much, but our carry capacity is now greatly improved. Whether that's going to come back to haunt, what could possibly go wrong, boy? Okay, let's get rid of these. There we go. And yeah, let's go. Well, we're going to need some things in order to set up a drilling rig. I think the first thing we're going to need is a bunch of plates. Let's see, batteries. So batteries are 65%. However, we have, that's because we've added the new one on, isn't it? Yes, okay. Oh my, wait. Oh, wait, oh Lord. Do you know what we didn't put back on? Not only not the beacon, but not the gyroscope either. Okay, bouncy, bouncy. Oh my goodness! I nearly flew off. You see, when I took the gyroscope off, I was very, very drunk at the time. All right. Fancy that, Bobby, setting off without the gyroscope. Okay, so yeah, we need to grab the rest of that. I hope. Right, let's put those away. Got that. Okay, got it. Bloody hell, flying off without a gyro. Crazy man. So I feel like we're kind of in the middle of the patch. So if I Yeah, and here. But this is obviously higher up the hill. Interesting. Alright, we're probably going to hoover up, drill up a whole bunch of, what do you call it? Stone while we're here as well, but that's okay. That'll help us with some nickel and bits and bobs. Okay, so this end over here in the middle, and yeah, there's some more iron there, 20 meters below. So yeah, it's all around us here. So I think we'll go for this slightly flatter area. Yeah, and we're going to try and work. I'm going to try and do something that could maybe rotate around. So we'll go from here, and then what does this want to be? We need a container. Oh my, we're not going to have enough resources, are we? We're going to have to yeah. Okay, so we're going to have a container on there. A what? Interior plate? Are you having a laugh? Please tell me. Oh my god, I brought no interior plate? The one thing? Oh, okay, right. Okay, we're going to do this a different way. We're going to put all of this stuff back in there. We're going to pick up some iron. Oh. Okay, I have made a mistake. We have liftoff with 36,500. Oh, that is spectacular. Right, let's go. Ah, yeah. The new thrusters on the side there, even though we've only completed one bit so far, but I already sense them helping a lot. Right, let's go to our camera view. We've got to level off a little bit. Come down a bit. Oh, we're too close. Okay, that's fine. I knew that. As I came into land, I was very, very drunk. Okay, this is pretty good. Camera's a little bit higher up. So if we do that, and we're now in proximity. If we level off a little bit. Steady. Look at that. Perfect. Now if we have a look at our inventory, it's already thrown everything out into the refinery. Oh, it's working. By Jove, it's working. Right, so number 6. Box, go. Let's get this one up. Then we can transfer some bits and bobs from the ship to here. That's going to make building the rig a lot easier. Well, I made it back with some iron, but also a little bit of a bump, and the whole protective casing here thing, I suppose it did protect the thruster from being completely destroyed, but yeah, we kind of nudged that tower on the way in, and one thing led to another, and I suddenly had not as much thrust as I needed for the full load of iron. So yeah, gently does it, Bobby, with the bulbous ship, because you're going to lose it before you've even. Oh my goodness! Let's have a look. Is the gun? Yeah, look. Oh my. Oh, Brian. It's almost a cut moment, but not quite. Right. Okay, we've got a few more bits and bobs with us now. Oh my goodness! I was like, why don't I have enough thrust? So what I've learned is, for a full load, we're going to have to add on at least that one extra thruster on the right-hand side of the ship there. So let's go back. We were looking for a rotational style device, advanced rotor, I believe it's called. So let's throw that in there, and we're going to chuck that down there like that. Going to weld this up. I believe you have to have an advanced one in order to pass through all the delicious goods. Now, what I don't know is, I'm guessing it would be sensible to lock this until we're finished with our work, and maybe apply when the rotors turn. Okay, and maybe just add that braking torque all the way up there as well, until we know, until we have everything straightened out, as it were, if we're going to build on top of that. I think somebody's given me that hint in the past. Okay, so we've got piston here, piston there, rotor there, advanced rotor, some conveyancing, a bit of sorting going on, and we've set myself up a little control button over here. We've raised that piston up a little bit. I think we're going to have to raise it a bit more. So this is what I'm calling the core, this one arm here, and the rest is what I'm calling the drill, so to speak. So we're going to hit that button there. That's going to push. Wait, that's going to do nothing because I turned it off. Let's see, core, square piston, block on, and this is increasing. Yes, very, very slowly. I'm more of a let's take our time with this than rush it kind of a person when it comes to my my working with pistons. Let's see. So drill needs to go on there. We have some plates. So the problem we have right now is the height. Ah, there we go. We've just hit a sufficient height. Perfect. So now we know that we can build that there. Let's turn this one. Oof. There we go. 1.4 meters was all we needed. That way I don't have to drill into the ground. Okay, let's put this drill together. Finish up welding up this drill. Glorious. Glorious. Might have to look at the color schemes. And then let's see if we can't put our connector on here. Right? Like that. And then Bulbous can dock, pick up a load of iron from the container and fly back with it. I flipping love this idea. I really love this idea. So much so that I built the connector slightly the wrong way up without paying attention. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Okay, so. Oh my god. Reversing camera. Thank you. Up a little bit, left a little bit, level off a little bit, back a little bit. And look at that! Number 9. So now I can even charge my batteries slowly whilst I'm here. Oh my lord, I didn't even think about that. And now this drill can just rotate safely around my ship. Probably. Unless, will it catch that wing? There's only one way to tell, isn't there, Bobby? Okay, so what we need now is we need to work out how we're going to do the drilling. I need more buttons. We need more buttons, man. I press that. That turns that on. Now you should. Why are you? You're very wobbly. Why are you? Are you the rotate? The what? What? Why are you rotating? Stop it! We should be able to get deep enough. Now, I imagine we'll be able to hit iron. I don't know how deep the iron is on that part. And then the idea is that this will swing, you know, and do this kind of whatever that is, an arc of sorts, and get us a whole bunch of, well, initially stone and whatnot. That's fine. We can, as I said, we can process it all. I don't mind. Also here we should be able to go to drop pod medium container 1 and 2. Now why can't I I should be able to bring things from the drill over the wire. Something is not connected correctly. If I bring that to the central oh, something is broken. What is broken? So is the stone is going in here? Question mark? Oh, I wish I knew how this worked. Active field of whitelist. Blacklist. Stone. Add. There we go. Okay. So, can I move things now? Still not? Okay, switch it to whitelist. Ores and stone. Okay, block is on. Let's see, have I got it right now? I still don't have it. From the sorter. Okay, I am tremendously confused. So things going from here in the direction of the arrow to connect. Oh my God. Brian, cut! Right, we're gonna have to engineer our way out of this little mistake. We're going to have to we need some oh my God. Okay. Can anybody spot the mistake? What a buffoon. Put some blocks here and here. I think we can take that other one away. Now I'm not taking any chances. Could be a meteor, could be an enemy attack. I mean, if it's an enemy attack, well, no, that still says it's going to. It still says it's going to disconnect things. Oh, yes, because if you connect your other blocks to the same bloody block you're about to cut, Bobby. Oh my God. Oh, you're a buffoon sometimes, sir. You truly are. Rectamundo? Yes. Oh my goodness. And now all of a sudden, stone. Oh, we did it. And then if I go to medium cargo container on the ship, I can just chuck that stone in there like that. Finally, we did it. Finally. Okay, let's get this all squared away. Bang. There we go. Now that is glorious. So what we might have to do is change it up with some pistons and things later on once we've gone all the way down. But I hope that we'll be able to get a whole bunch of iron out of this. We could clear the terrain, but again, I don't mind taking the stone. It's going to be handy anyway. So we've got the core SC container, and then we've got these yellow ones here, medium containers. There we go. As that goes. Marvelous. All right, we are rigged up. We have one rig. Rigatoni. Marvelous. Okay, here we are. Back at Iron Rig 1, and our plunging looks to have gotten all the way through, and most excitingly of all, did we get the iron? Yes, we did. Thank goodness. Now, we haven't hit a lot yet, so I suspect that we might be looking for an opportunity to add, oh my goodness, 25,000 stone. Oh my lord. Yeah, so it looks like we're only just hitting the iron. Nonetheless, that is a lovely sight to behold. What I'm not going to do is try and pick up the best part of 25,000 stone and put it in old bulbous here. So the core, wow, 12,000? Okay, that is what I'm talking about. That has gone much quicker. Please don't be too heavy. 29,000 we're at. Okay, we can take a little bit more. I'm risking it a bit for the biscuit here. Oh, that one's full. Oh my goodness, double? 38,000 is our weight. Can we lift? We can lift. Yeah. We're away. Oh, wow. We're away, but only just. I want to be very careful with this. This is the heaviest we've been. I kind of set a cursory limit by gut feeling of about 35,000. We're at 38,780 right now. Yeah, so we're going to very gingerly limp our way back, but that is an immense amount of iron. Oh my goodness, next stop we need something that's capable of picking this cargo up. I mean, I suppose eventually we could look at plumbing it all the way across. It's not that far away. It's quite a way though. It's a kilometre or so. A bit excessive. Alright. Yeah, we can build ourselves a little cargo truck maybe. But yeah, then after this we're going to be looking at investing in further drilling rigs. Maybe slightly better ones as we learn and develop. So that we may harvest a bunch of those other resources. I don't know. Oh, actually, what that's going to allow us to do is it's going to give us enough resources to build a rover, perhaps for cargo, with maybe connector on it for a light ship, and then maybe, just ever so slightly maybe, it's time to get out of bulbous. Get out of, rather than developing bulbous further, maybe we can build something a little bit more with purpose. Weaponry, at least to defend itself. And also, we'd have bulbous then as a backup. The clanging gremlin has returned. You keep your clang to yourself. Bloody gremlins. Okay, so, just to confirm, 10,000 in the refinery. And I believe everything. I think. Oh yeah, there's still some in medium cargo. We'll move that across there. And yes, that's that. Okay, perfect. Well, that has us rigged up, rigged for success, one might say.
Well, Yvonne, it was a difficult couple of days. But we finally got it done. We finally managed to rig things in our favor. Yes, as you might suspect from my words and punnage, I managed to get myself a drilling rig up. The first of a few that I've still got to do, so plenty more work to be done. Nevertheless, soon we should be sitting on a pile of iron. That's going to allow me to rove around a little bit more freely and maybe get ourselves a bit of a tasty flyer going. That's all I've got for now. Please keep sending those care packages through. See you soon, my friend.